Ladies, please listen closely. If you are over 60, or especially over 70, there is a silent threat creeping into our lives. It is not arthritis. It is not heart disease. It is losing our balance. Doctors warn that 99% of older women face balance problems because of daily habits we can avoid. I am here to share 6 mistakes you might be making right now. But do not worry. You can fix them. Stay with me until the end. Because the 6th one shocked me when I found myself flat on my kitchen floor after a fall. I have been there, and I know how scary it can be. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and in the comments, tell me, have you ever had a close call with falling? You are not alone. Let us dive in and take control of our strength and safety together. Mistake 1, ignoring vision changes. This one caught me by surprise. You do not always think about your eyes when it comes to balance, but they are so deeply connected. As we age, our vision shifts in subtle ways. It is not just about needing glasses to read the fine print. Your depth perception, peripheral vision, and ability to see clearly in low light or judge contrast all start to fade. The scary part, it happens so gradually you might not notice until it causes a problem. Studies show that vision impairment increases fall risk by up to 2 times in older adults, contributing to thousands of injuries each year. I learned this the hard way. One night, I got up to use the bathroom. I did not want to turn on the lights and wake my husband, so I tiptoed in the dark, but my eyes could not adjust quickly enough, and I misjudged the edge of a rug. Down I went, hard on my knee. I was icing it for a week, and let me tell you, it was a wake-up call. That fall could have been so much worse: a broken wrist, a head injury, or worse. It shook me up, and I went straight to my optometrist. Turns out, my glasses prescription was 4 years old, and my eyes had changed more than I realized. I got new lenses with an anti-glare coating for night driving and a soft tint to help with contrast indoors. The difference was like night and day. Suddenly, I could see steps, curves, and shadows so clearly. If your glasses are scratched, outdated, or not suited to your needs, they are not just an inconvenience, they are a hazard. Poor lighting in your home makes it even worse, forcing your eyes to work overtime, which can lead to dizziness or disorientation. But here is the hopeful part. You can take charge. Book that eye exam today. Clean your lens regularly. Add a few extra lights around your home, especially in hallways and stairways. Your eyes are your brain's guide to where your body is in space, and keeping them sharp can keep you steady. I feel so much safer now, and I want that for you too. Make that appointment, brighten your space, and step into every day with clearer vision and stronger confidence. Mistake 2, skipping street-strength training. I used to think lifting weights was for young folks or those gym goers in fancy workout gear. I figured, I walk around the house, I do a bit of gardening. I am active enough. Right. But here's the truth I learned the hard way. After age 50, we lose muscle mass every single year. It is a quiet process, sneaking up on you. You do not notice it until one day you try to stand up from a low chair and need to push off with both hands. That is not just aging, that is muscle loss. And it is a big reason why so many older women struggle with balance. Studies show that we can lose up to 5% of our muscle mass per decade after 50, and that weakens our legs, hips, and core, making falls more likely. I remember the moment it hit me. I was trying to carry a basket of laundry, and my legs felt shaky, like they could not quite hold me. It scared me. A fall could mean a fracture, a hospital stay, or losing the ability to live on my own. But here is the hopeful part. Muscle loss is reversible. When I started doing just a little strength training, it was like night and day. I did not need a gym or big dumbbells. I began with small hand weights while watching television. Doing simple things like squats or wall push-ups, even a resistance band can work wonders. The goal is not to look like a bodybuilder. It is to keep your legs strong enough to support you, your arms ready to catch you if you slip, and your core firm to hold you steady when you move. Science backs this up. Just 10 to 15 minutes of strength exercises 3 times a week can rebuild muscle and cut fall risk by up to 40%. I used to be nervous walking on uneven ground. Now, I take my dog around the block with my shoulders back and my head high. Strength is not just physical. It is emotional. It makes you feel capable, like you can handle whatever comes your way. So, start small. Grab a pair of light weights or try some body weight exercises. You will be amazed at how quickly you feel stronger, steadier, and more confident. You deserve to feel that power in your body and your heart. Mistake 3, wearing the wrong shoes. Ladies, I cannot stress this enough. What you put on your feet matters more than you might think. You may believe your favorite shoes are just fine, especially if you have worn them for years. But our bodies change as we age. The arches in our feet flatten, the fat pads that cushion our steps wear thin. Suddenly, those shoes that once felt perfect become little traps waiting to trip us up. Let me share a story. I used to love my little ballet flats. I thought they were cute, feminine, and so easy to slip on, but I did not realize they offered no support at all. I would wobble on uneven pavement or catch my toe on a rug corner. One day, I nearly went face first into a rose bush in my garden. That was my wake-up call. Research shows that improper footwear is a leading cause of falls in older adults, contributing to over 20% of balance-related incidents. A fall at our age is not just a bruise. It can mean a broken hip, a loss of independence, or months of recovery. But here is the good news: you can fix this. The best shoes for us now have solid soles, good grip underneath, and some structure around the ankle. They do not have to look clunky or orthopedic. There are so many stylish options out there that support your feet properly. I found a pair with memory foam and a supportive heel cup, and let me tell you, they have changed how I walk. I feel grounded, secure, and confident again. I know it is tempting to wear slippers around the house all day, but if they lack non-slip soles and proper support, you are increasing your fall risk. Think of your shoes as your foundation. If they are weak, everything above them is at risk. But with the right pair, you will feel steadier, stand taller, and walk into every room with grace and confidence. So, take a look at your shoes today. Make a small change, and feel the difference it brings to your strength and safety. Mistake 4, not paying attention to medication side effects. This one hit me closer to home than I would like to admit. Many of us take medications, especially as we get older, and we trust our doctors to prescribe what is best. But sometimes, those little pills can have big effects on our balance. Research shows that certain medications, like those for blood pressure or anxiety, can cause dizziness or lightheadedness, increasing fall risk by up to 30% in older adults. I learned this lesson the hard way. I was on a new blood pressure medication, something my doctor said would help with some dizziness I had been feeling. But here is the ironic part: after starting it, I felt even more dizzy. I would stand up from the couch, and the room would tilt just a bit, like I had one too many glasses of wine. At first, I brushed it off, thinking I was just tired or maybe dehydrated. But deep down, I knew something was not right. One evening, I got up too fast and stumbled right into the coffee table. I did not fall, thank goodness, but it scared me. My heart was racing, and I thought, this cannot be normal. That is when I finally checked the medication box and read the fine print. may cause dizziness or loss of balance. I felt a mix of relief and frustration, relief that I was not imagining it, but frustration that I had not paid attention sooner. As we age, our bodies process medications differently. A dose that worked fine at 50 might be too strong at 70. And when you are on multiple prescriptions, like so many of us are, those side effects can interact in sneaky ways, making everyday movements risky. I went back to my doctor and laid it all out. He adjusted the dose, and just like that, the wobbly mornings stopped. No more mystery stumbles. Here is my advice to you. Listen to your body. If you feel off, lightheaded, sluggish, or unsteady, do not ignore it. Write down what you are feeling and talk to your doctor. Bring a list of every pill you take, even the over-the-counter ones. You are your own best advocate. And do not let anyone brush off your concerns. Sometimes, a small tweak, like adjusting a dose or switching brands, can make all the difference. I feel steady and safe again, and I want that for you. Take charge of your health. Ask questions, and keep your balance strong. Mistake 5, holding on to furniture instead of using a cane or walker. I used to be so proud of getting around without any help. If I felt a little unsteady, I would grab onto counters, chairs, or even door frames. I called it my way of staying independent. But deep down, I was avoiding the truth. I was scared of what using a cane might mean, like I was giving up or admitting I was frail. Studies show that over 30% of older adults who need mobility aids avoid them due to stigma. Yet using them can reduce fall risk by nearly 50%. I learned this lesson one day when I was carrying a pile of laundry from the kitchen to the living room. My hands were full. No free hand to steady myself. And I tripped on nothing but a moment of imbalance. I nearly crashed into the side table. And let me tell you, my heart was pounding. That could have been a fall, a broken hip, or the end of living on my own. It was a wake-up call. Holding on to furniture is not a real solution. It is not safe. It is not reliable. And there will not always be a chair or counter when you need it. So, I made a change. I got a beautiful cane, lightweight, with a comfortable grip and a lovely floral design that felt like me. And you know what? The world did not end. I was not embarrassed. In fact, I felt freer. I could walk without constantly reaching for something to hold. I stood taller, moved with more ease, and felt in control. Using a cane or walker is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. It shows you are choosing safety, strength, and the freedom to live life on your terms. Research backs this up. Mobility aids can improve confidence and independence, helping you stay active and engaged. I wish I had embraced it sooner. If you find yourself grabbing furniture more than you would like to admit, it might be time to let go of that fear and embrace a tool designed to support you. I feel more secure now, and I want that for you too. Pick a cane or walker that feels right for you. Hold your head high and step into your day with confidence. You have got this. Mistake 6, avoiding balance exercises. I will be honest, I did not even know balance exercises were a thing until I joined a local seniors wellness class. I thought it would just be some light stretching, maybe a bit of yoga, but the instructor, a vibrant woman in her 70s, introduced us to these simple movements: standing on one foot, shifting weight side to side, walking heel to toe in a straight line. Let me tell you, it was harder than it looked. I realized I had been doing nothing to actively maintain my balance. It is one of those skills you assume will always be there, like breathing, but if you do not use it, you lose it. Research shows that balance declines significantly after age 60, and lack of practice contributes to over 40% of falls in older adults. I had a moment in that class where I wobbled and nearly tipped over. It was humbling, and it scared me. A fall could mean a fracture, a long recovery, or losing the life I love. But here is the beautiful part. Balance can be trained even in our 70s, 80s, and beyond. After just a few weeks of doing these exercises, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, I felt stronger. My ankles were steadier, my posture improved, and I no longer braced myself every time I stepped off a curb. I even started dancing in my kitchen again, something I had not done in years. Science supports this. Regular balance exercises can improve stability by up to 30% and cut fall risk significantly. You do not need fancy equipment, just a bit of space and consistency. I was amazed at how such small efforts could make such a big difference. If I had ignored this, I might still be shuffling nervously, afraid of uneven ground. Instead, I feel capable and alive. You can feel that too. Start with simple moves like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, or walking a straight line in your hallway. There are free resources everywhere: YouTube videos, senior fitness classes, community centers. Do not wait for a fall to take your balance seriously. Make it part of your routine, like drinking your morning coffee. The peace of mind that comes with feeling steady is priceless. You are never too old to build strength and confidence. And I am cheering for you to take that first step today. Falls are not just accidents. They are a leading cause of injury for older women, with over 1 in 4 experiencing a fall each year, often leading to life-changing consequences. But every mistake we have covered today, from wearing the wrong shoes to skipping balance exercises, is something you can change. I have been there, wobbling and worrying, but making these small adjustments gave me back my confidence and freedom. You deserve that too. Imagine walking into a room, head high, knowing your body is strong and your steps are sure. That is not just a dream, it is possible with a little effort and care. So, start today. Check your shoes. Try a few strength exercises. Book that eye exam. Talk to your doctor. Embrace a cane if you need it. And practice those balance moves. Your future self will thank you for every step you take to stay safe. If this video touched you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Tell me which of these mistakes surprised you most, or share your own story. I read every one. And if you want more tips, stories, and encouragement to live smarter as you age, sign up for my Elderly Philosophy newsletter. It lands right in your inbox, full of wisdom and warmth just like this. You are stronger than you know, and you have so much life left to live. Take care of yourself, my friend, because you are worth it.